Why don't you just attempt to be extremely self-centered, extremely selfish, right? Extremely even potentially narcissistic. You think you're the best at everything. Carry yourself like you're 10 feet tall and walk around like nobody deserves your time.
I'm going to show you why you should really never compliment a woman ever that you're dating.
Don't focus on women. And absolutely do not target one to the exclusion of all others. Instead, focus on being attractive to many women. And if you like, you can initiate sexual relationships with them and just leave it at that. If a woman wants more, then she'll have to work for it.
Hello, my beautiful darlings. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing day today. And today we're going to do something really fun that we don't usually do. We are going to look at what men are being told on the internet. So I'm giving you a lot of advice on femininity and how to date and how to improve yourself and seduction and things like that. And I wanted to see, what does the other side say? What are men teaching other men, so that you know what are men learning. So that means like the techniques that they're learning to manipulate you. So for you to be aware of the games that men play, and if you want to have a good laugh also and laugh with me, because my reactions are going to be very genuine. So if you want to see more, keep on watching. But first, just wanted to let you know that if you want to see more of my content, I talk about fashion, femininity, old Hollywood glamour, seduction, dating, and anything to make you become a highly feminine lady and to upgrade your confidence and your life. Feel free to join the channel. The link is down below, and also follow me on my Instagram and on TikTok. And if you really want to upgrade yourself, join my Femme Fatale Sarin course or my body language masterclass. The links are down below. I have also dating ebooks. I have a lot of courses, a lot of books to help you become the best version of yourself, to help you level up, to help you be this woman that will attract the best men possible, that will change her relationship for the best. By becoming more feminine, you influence the men to be more masculine. Also, I'm organizing an exclusive intensive in Miami. If you want to join, the link is down below as well. It is going to be incredible. It is going to be transformative, and the room is going to be high vibration. If you want to join the exclusive event, the link is down below as well. So I typed on YouTube how to attract women, how to attract women, how to be masculine, the opposite of what women are looking for. And I just ended up on the men's side, and it's very interesting. So let's watch up this guy first. Okay, let's take my tea.
To attract women, instead of attempting to become high value, why don't you just attempt to be bad? Why don't you just attempt to be extremely self-centered, extremely selfish, right? Extremely even potentially narcissistic. You think you're the best at everything. Carry yourself like you're 10 feet tall and walk around like nobody deserves your time. Tell her how you openly date other women, and then also be sure to tell her how you're not really interested in a relationship with her specifically. Yes, use that exact words, and then watch how fast she wants to date you.
Okay, first of all, let me start by saying he's totally wrong, obviously, but I thought he was joking. I thought he was genuinely joking. Then I watched his other videos, and men are serious in the comments. They're like, yeah, that's true, you need to treat her badly, blah blah blah. Let's watch more.
Biggest cheat code is this: the less emotion you show, okay, the less vocal tone changes that you have when you're around her, the less you care, and the more that you keep your mood completely neutral between a level 5 and 7 at all times. This right here, you're going to notice one thing. You'll notice that the women who come into your life will constantly be trying to seek your approval or earn your approval, because what is actually happening is it seems like you're a man who's hard to please. It seems like your attention is in high demand, and naturally she will work towards seeking your approval even more.
Okay, I coach you ladies, and all the time you're telling me how men are not putting in the effort, how they're so distant, how they are inconsistent, how they are not talking to you, how they're not making the effort. Do you see why? It is because they don't understand that actually to be masculine and to be attractive, they need to put in the effort. That is why they're all single, by the way. That is why they don't attract women, because women are not going to put in the effort. I think they're dreaming. It's not even nonchalant, it's just not caring at all about this woman and not putting any emotion, any effort, nothing. Do you think it's like me against her and who has to win? This is this mentality. Like, do they even want to date women, or do they want to date men? Honestly, that's the question you should ask them, because what is this?
Don't focus on women. And absolutely do not target one to the exclusion of all others. Instead, focus on being attractive to many women. And if you like, you can initiate sexual relationships with them and just leave it at that. If a woman wants more, then she'll have to work for it.
What he's basically saying is that men should sleep with women, use them, and make her work for a commitment. While ladies, flip the script. If he wants sex, he needs to work for it. Make him invest, prove himself, put in the effort, spend money on you, spend time with you for multiple months before he gets anywhere close to what he wants. And in that case, if you're talking to a woman that has options, that is high value, that maybe watch my channel, oh, she's gonna move on to someone else. She's gonna talk to somebody else that give her a lot of time and effort and dedication, and maybe she has some coaching call with me and now she's getting spoiled like a queen instead of being with those men that ignore her. So this video is called Women Only Love Men Who Make Them Never Feel Good Enough Emotionally. Hypergamy exposed. So that's what they think is hypergamy. They think that a man has to appear like he doesn't care, like he has so many options. He doesn't care at all, and nobody cares about each other. And yeah, that's how you get the best love stories.
In order for a woman to truly love you, adore you, and admire you, she must never feel good enough. This is what a woman needs from you in order to feel feminine and actually treat you with respect. Because if you're not able to maintain this, what's going to happen is she's going to pull back. She's going to look at you as a man who is not her best option. The feeling that she needs to have at all times is that her sexual market value is inferior to yours. Meaning you are up here and her sexual market value is down here. A woman wants you to have the upper hand.
So he's saying basically that women want someone that have a higher value on the market or something like that. So basically, men have to completely ignore them to confirm that they have a higher value in the market.
A woman wants you to have the leverage. The second that she starts to have the power and the control or the authority over your emotions and in that relationship, rest assured is the countdown to the end of it. Men who conceal their interest level and intent leave her uncertain. So there's a specific reason why this is so important. The biggest reason is that it gives the illusion of a higher SMV, a higher sexual market value.
So that means, okay, I don't care about you at all. I don't care about these women at all because I can replace her like that. So you have to prove to me that you are good enough and that I'm going to choose you. This is exactly that. Like they're inversing the whole biology. They want to inverse the whole biology, saying like, he is the one on the pedestal. You're here. Prove to me that you're good enough. And that is the funny thing, is that when men do that, when they are nonchalant like that, they only attract certain type of women. Those certain type of women are women that have no confidence, obviously, that are not valuing themselves. Those women that have no confidence and that don't value themselves, these same men do not value them. They do not want them at the end. They just genuinely do not respect them and do not want them and are not attracted to them. He wants to inverse that. He wants to do the opposite. Even for a man that's extremely wealthy, even for a man that's high value, even for a man that blah, 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 it is still the men going after the woman. And the problem is, if then you do that and you chase after those men, they will not value those women. They would just use them for now, throw them away, try to go with the woman they value. Try to go with the woman that actually doesn't really care that much. These men want to have control. They don't want a partner. They don't want a woman that they feel that is unsure. They want her to be like this with him so that they're sure that she's never gonna leave.
Let's say that you succeed in bringing the six back to your place and you both enjoy a lovely, consensual sexual encounter. Once you're finished, how are you going to behave? Are you going to be telling this girl that she's the best you've ever had? Are you going to start planning the second date while you're still lying there in bed? Once she leaves, are you going to text her the next day? No. Once you're finished, you might be thinking, when is this woman going to leave? This will probably motivate her to reach out to you because most women don't like the idea of simply being a one-night stand. And guys end up thinking, why is it always the ones that I'm not interested in who always seem to want a relationship with me? You did the right things with the wrong woman. I guarantee that all of the things that you did to pull the six are just as effective in pulling the 9. Why? Because these two don't belong to different species. They are the same animal. They are woman.
So basically, he's rating women, calling them a 6 or a 9, and then saying you can sleep with them and never call them back. And here is the kicker. He tells men to do the same thing with a woman who's a 9 because according to him, that's when she'll start chasing, since women don't want to feel used. Ladies, here's the truth. This isn't about connection here. It is about playing on your emotions and get you hooked. And the way you protect yourself from this game is you make men wait. You make them invest in you time, money, effort, and consistency before they get access to you in any way. When you know your worth, none of those little games will work on you. You are the prize, so act like it. A woman that genuinely is a 10 out of 10, a woman that genuinely has choices, a woman that genuinely is beautiful, has a lot of men after her, she would never choose that. She would never choose a man that just ignore her, that just is like, whatever, blah, 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 because she has a lot of men in her DMs, in her phones, talking to her on the streets, everywhere. Now let's watch this video that's called Women Leave Men Who Attempt to Improve the Quality of Her Life or Ensure a Better Future for Her. That's exactly the opposite of what women want. Women want security. We want our life to be improved. What is the point of being with a man if he doesn't improve my life?
Never, under any circumstances ever, attempt to solve her problems for her, give her advice, or even try to improve the quality of her life when you two are dating. All of these things signal that you are a good man.
He's saying never try to improve a woman's life, never try to solve her problems, make her feel better.
Majority of men, you're going to have to go against your natural instincts. As your natural instincts tell you to love a woman, protect her, provide for her, be there for her.
And it's like he is aware that it's against a man's nature. A man's natural instinct is to love a woman, to provide for her, to make her life feel better, to just make her feel happy, everything. So he is genuinely telling men to go against their biological instinct to be masculine.
Help guide her through hard circumstances. Give her advice if she asks you things, or give her advice on what she should do. All of this will typically make the relationship go south. It will cause her to lose interest and attraction for you.
If a man is helping a woman, if a man is genuinely in love and he's helping you with your problems and he's devoted to you and he's generous with you, like, what kind of woman would not appreciate that? What kind of woman would just leave after that? By the way, this is just biology. This is why we're drawn to men that are more successful. It's because they will make our life better. Biology make us attracted to that. Just like men are attracted to physically attractive women because they want to have the best genes for their baby. It is the same for us. We want the best genes and we want a protector for our future generation, for our future baby. This is instinct. Even if you don't have kids, this is ingrained in our biology. He thinks that going against a woman's biology will attract women. If you do nothing for her, she will leave you for a man that does things for her. So obvious, I don't get it. Let's watch another video that says never compliment women when dating.
I'm going to show you why you should really never compliment a woman ever that you're dating. Complimenting a woman subconsciously communicates this one thing. It subconsciously communicates, hey, my internal world right now has a fear of loss, so I better suck up and I better act like I'm a kiss ass. The reason why this guy is complimenting me is because he has to. He basically has to suck up to me because his sexual market value is that low.
Oh my God. Okay, you know what? At that point, I would say, you know what? Okay, don't compliment her. Don't compliment her. And you know what? You should also insult her, right? Like at that point, you should also insult her. You know what? Like, because he's teaching, yeah. Okay, just ignore her completely. Don't give her much energy. Don't go after her. Don't chase her, and don't compliment her. So why not insulting her also? Why not, why not punching her in the face? Like, just go for it. Yeah, women hate compliments. Yeah, we hate compliments. We hate flowers. We hate diamonds. We hate when a man is helping us. We hate all of that. That's for sure. Yes, that's not how you get women. Any woman love compliments. I mean, we need compliments. We need that. And for me, that's actually a red flag, ladies. If a man doesn't give you a compliment on the first date, ladies, if he doesn't say you look beautiful, oh wow, you look stunning, it takes us a lot of time to get ready, and then we arrive and you don't give us compliments. For me, it's a no. No, that's a red flag. That means that he's doing that. He's doing that game. Masculine energy is still kind, still considerate, still caring towards the woman that he loves, okay? Still giving her compliments. He's opening the door for you. He's making sure that everything is nice. He's making decisions. He's fixing problems. Fixing problems shows masculinity.
Then instantly what you're going to notice is her respect level drops and her arousal level drops, and you will see her like you less. So long story short, you need to stop complimenting women that you're dating. It doesn't help you.
No, that is not true. If a woman is turned off by a man, it is not because he complimented her. That has nothing to do with it. If a man shows incompetence, if a man shows a lack of decision making, so if a man is not able to make decisions, if a man is passive in front of a problem, if a man is not able to be confident in certain aspect, in certain situation, or with others, or with the waiter, or anything like that, then she will feel like he's more feminine, and she will maybe lose attraction on that. But that doesn't mean that if he gives her a compliment, that she will lose attraction. They think that being nice is not being masculine, and they think being bad is being masculine. A woman wants a man that is nice to her. Even when women fantasize over bad boys, they fantasize over a bad boy that is kind only to her. If you see Damon in The Vampire Diaries, he is a bad boy, okay? He is not nice to everyone, but he's kind to only Elena. Only Elena, he's kind, he's there for her, he solved all of her problems. I personally don't fantasize over a bad boy. I prefer Stefan, more reliable, gentleman, kind. But yes, we still want to feel like a man has the ability, the possibility to be dark, the possibility to defend us. In case anything happened, there's an intruder, there's someone that we need to be protected, us and our kids. We need to be able to make sure that a man has the possibility to defend us. Let's watch also this video. He said how to get any man you want. This was for women. I'm just curious, and let's see what he has to say.
The one thing that you absolutely have to do as a woman in order to secure a commitment from a man is you have to be useful. You are not the prize. You are only the prize relative to the men who want you, and you don't want those guys. And this means that you can't expect to be the adored in this dynamic. If you assume that this guy is going to go out of his way and come to you and pick you up and buy you dinner and work on your schedule and cater to your desires, you have another thing coming. A busy, successful man with lots of options doesn't have time for that nonsense. He's on a mission is more important than what you want. But here's the catch. You can get what you want if you can help the man achieve his mission.
The problem is here that he's putting the man on the pedestal. And the problem is, if you put the man on the pedestal, again, he's not going to value you. The problem is here that he says that the man has options, but a high value woman has option as well. So how does this work? She even has more options than him. A woman always have more options than a man. Like there's an epidemic of male loneliness. There's not an epidemic of women loneliness. Women are never lonely, because if women are single, it's because they're choosing to be. It's not because they have to be. Also, I don't like when men are rating women from 1 to 10 like we're objects. We can also rate them in that case. Let's rate them based on how rich they are. They're gonna like that, right? Oh, if you are an 8, then you have to do more for him. Like if you're more beautiful, that's fine. But if you are below average, then you have to really prove to him that you're good enough. This does not work like that. And this is not how it works for my clients, for the people that I see around. You can, of course, improve yourself, improve your physical appearance, improve your communication skills, improve how you communicate in a feminine way, improve your energy as well and your confidence. But in terms of doing things for him as the pick me and him on a pedestal and you have to prove your worth, no. And he's like, oh, it's the men you want, blah blah blah. I would advise you go with a man that wants you, not a man that is ignoring you, ladies. And if this man that you fantasize over and you want doesn't want you, you don't want him. You should not want men that don't want you. That's why you ladies are stuck on men that are nonchalant and things like that. It's because that man doesn't want you or doesn't even want anyone. Maybe he doesn't want a relationship. That's why Carrie was stuck on Big. Big didn't want her. He didn't want her. So you have to want a man that wants you. Like in Sex and the City, if I take the example, Charlotte and Harry. Harry wanted Charlotte. He would do anything to have her. At first, she was like, that's not really who I want, right? She was stuck on superficial things. She was stuck on, he's not as attractive as I think my husband needs to be. He's this and that. He doesn't have any hair on his head. You're stuck on superficial things. I never understood the attraction to a man that doesn't care about you.
You can learn how to help a man by becoming curious about his life. Do your research. Ask questions. Listen to him.
Him help you and want to help you and want to improve your life and want to make your life easier. It should be the opposite. Do not put men on the pedestal.
It's like, a woman who is doing that for me? How could I get rid of that woman? She would be invaluable to me. And it would be relatively easy to slide into that role because there's not a lot of competition.
Again, a man can really waste your time. They haven't even proved themselves to you. And you're already giving him a lot. You're giving him what? Your body, your help, your devotion, your attention, and he didn't do anything to earn it. He's not going to value it at all, for sure. Of course, men can get rid of good women that help them. That happens all the time. I have many clients to prove it. It happens all the time. They get rid of good women that cook and clean for them, that do everything for them, that give them their body, that give them everything, even kids, and they absolutely do not value them, they do not treat them good, and they get rid of them, and then they treat really good the women that don't care and that prioritize themselves. That is not mean, she's not mean, but she prioritizes herself and she's not giving everything away like this. She's a prize. My partner, he values my time, he is prioritizing me actually. And he is very high value. Very, very successful, and he takes care of me and he provides for me and he does everything perfectly for me. Actually, a competent masculine man doesn't even need your help. He doesn't even need anything from you. He just needs your presence and your feminine energy. And your feminine energy is basically how you are with him, how you make him feel. And it has nothing to do with you helping him in any way for his business, for his house, for his problems. He fixes his problems on his own. Most men don't ask for help. Even if you offer help, they don't want it. Like my man, I can offer my help, he will not want it. I can even offer him a gift or anything like that, they don't want it. They don't want your help, they don't want anything. They just want you. They just want your beautiful feminine energy. They just want your presence. That's enough. For the right man, that's enough. If you feel like when you're on the pedestal that you don't like it, that means that he's underneath you and he's not good and blah, 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 you are the problem. Darling, you are the problem. That means that you will never attract a healthy man. If you genuinely believe that when a man is nice to you, he's kind to you, he's devoted to you, he's making efforts towards you, you don't appreciate it, and you think that's because he's low and he doesn't have any other women, which is not true. But if you don't value what he does for you, then you are the problem. You should value what he does for you. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see next. And also follow me on my Instagram and on TikTok at Lisa Glamour as well. If you want to join my Femme Fatale Sabrine course, the link is down below. Get my dating high value ebook because this will prevent you from getting those type of men. I have all of my rules for dating and all of my rules for vetting men properly in this book. And all of the vetting questions you should ask him on a date, all of the things you should do before the date to vet men properly. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and also follow me on my Instagram and on TikTok at Lisa Glamour as well. Until next time, my beautiful darlings, I'm giving you a lot of beautiful kisses. Bye bye.